Hey RevFam, welcome to your daily chart for June 5th, 2019. Okay, the sun is in Gemini, but the moon has moved into Cancer. If you watch the Aquarius reading that I just put up, then you'll see that I'm already talking about Cancer season even though it's not here, and this is why. The moon moves into Cancer, and Mercury is now also in Cancer. Mars is also in Cancer, and the North Node as well. Today, everyone is subject to their deeper needs. They don't mean to be argumentative, but it's very rare that anyone, aside from a Cancer, comes across this sort of sensitivity about themselves, and everyone wants to express it. Now, that's really hard for everyone, but especially for Cancers, and actually for Gemini, because you're the ones people like to communicate with the most. People like to hang out with Aries. They like to cook and eat with Taurus. They like to talk and converse with Gemini, and they like to be at home and chill with Cancer. And now everybody who feels chill with you all of a sudden because of this Moon-Pluto opposition wants to tell you all about their deepest feelings and needs, and they don't even mean to, and that can cause a lot of fights. So Cancer, be aware. Also Capricorn, you're feeling the feels today, and that's okay. Just be aware that it makes you extra sensitive to fighting. Capricorn, it's really okay for people to be in their feels and for you to be in your feels, as long as everyone remembers that the most important thing is the bottom line. Get your work done, get your money secure. Once the bag is good, people can feel however they want to feel about whatever they want to feel. Don't let it interfere with business just because the moon is in Cancer, you know? Leo, so as of 9:15 New York City time, you are the ascendant. And like I said yesterday, you're on a stage. So today, imagine that stage full of banana peels and oil slicks. You want to take every step carefully. You're not texting while you're driving. You're not even talking on the phone while you drive. You're not doing two things. You're not doing two things at the same time. Everything you're doing with focus and care and awareness. And then you're good. A couple more days and things start to ease up a little. Gemini. So the sun is in opposition with Jupiter, which is kind of great because you see all these long-term business opportunities, and actually you're so abundant that people might be trying to pick fights with you and be shady, which is incredible because we always know when our big wins are coming because people start hating. Hey haters, how you doing? Is it fun? Now, Sagittarius, that's the attitude you have to have if you don't want to be cranky and mean all day. Do it like the Geminis do it. People are paying attention, people getting in your face, people getting in your business. Don't argue. Don't get worked up. Just realize, like Geminis do, that it really does mean that you're winning, even if it doesn't feel like you're winning. Use your haters as a barometer. When they start hating a lot, you must be doing something right. Virgo, if today feels like you're walking through a minefield already, you kind of are. Everybody's in their feels, but also they're so in their feels that they're not really watching where they're going. You may notice people bumping into you. You may notice people doing stupid things like standing at the light when it's green. They're just distracted. Everyone's distracted by their feels, and that can be a little bit stressful for you to see, to watch. You run the risk of getting agitated by the external to the point where someone might mistake your harsh words for a reflection of your internal, which it's not. It's just you reacting to your environment. So it's probably better to say nothing and realize where the frustration is coming from. People are just really in touch, and that means you're going to have to do. Pisces, you're trining with the moon in Cancer today, so you're feeling hella psychic, which can be bad if your partner's being stupid or if your friends are being weird, but it's great if you're out in the sun by yourself or with a few choice people, and maybe you're jotting down some ideas, maybe you're recording something today. Be as creative as possible. It will pay you great dividends in the future, but also it's a day where if you let people's emotions get to you, you may hurt some feelings that will travel far into the future as well. So today you can throw your spear very far. Now, do you want to plant a flag with it of achievement and accomplishment, or do you want to put it through somebody's heart? Libra, I think you've been pretty kind and even-keeled, even with a lot going on. And you may feel like today is the day that you don't want to be kind anymore. And if somebody, let's go, I'm going to pop off, and there couldn't be a worse day. These are the days where Libra gets their reputation for being highly insensitive, but it's only because you can tell that everyone's in their feels, and it's irritating because just deal with it. Like, we still have work to do. We still have stuff to get done. Just because the moon is in Cancer doesn't mean we can all just stop and act like Cancers, which is where your annoyance is coming from as a Libra. But instead, you can't change that. So instead of fighting against it, just do your own thing. Get your work done. Stay out of everybody else's emo way, and tomorrow will be easier. Scorpios, you have some new opportunities to decide on, some choices to make. But I feel like you also feel like you're being controlled. And I'm not sure where that's coming from, if it's an authority figure, a client, a partner, but it's getting to you. And I know when you guys get like this, what happens. And so do you. So what do you want to do? Aquarius, this might be one of those days where you relish how often you can walk around saying, what is going on with everyone? I think all the air signs are kind of like, wow, feelings. Interesting. Great. Yes, have your feelings. Away from me. I would like to get work done. There's no work to be done. Everyone's emo. Taurus, sometimes out of frustration, we do things too quickly or more quickly than our speed. Respect your speed. Don't let Gemini season get to you. And Mars in Cancer is a weird energy. It wants you to move around too much when you shouldn't. So watch your step, watch where you're going. Don't try to push things and be like an Aries. That's not you. Just let it unfold. It's happening. Aries, you might be putting a little too much pressure on the people around you. You don't realize you're doing it, but when you're sticking everything you have on someone else following through on something, you just make it really easy for them to disappoint you. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm saying self-reliance is something to think about today. It will help you be less stressed. The more you rely on yourself and what you can do for self, the better you will feel today. Everyone is all about this Mercury in Cancer truth, right? So you be the person that tells you the truth. Do it for yourself. Don't give anyone else the opportunity to tell you about your true. You know what your true is. Let's get into it, Chiron and Aries. Yeah. All right, fam, that's your look at June 5th, 2019. Pisces reading is up now. It's cooking. The first part is done. It'll be up later today. And tomorrow, Aries and Taurus. So if you're wondering why I've waited, you should check out the Aquarius video and the Capricorn video. They're happening in a certain sequence because of the transits and when they'll help you most. Love you. See you tomorrow.